Welcome to the Jurve Gaming channel. Today we're going to talk about The Division 2. The Division 2 is going to publish Year 2 content, and this is bringing a lot of people back to the game. It's also bringing a lot of new people to the game. In my stream, I got asked multiple times, is this game worth buying? And because I want to answer that question, today we're going to take a look at the game. What will you get when you buy The Division 2 as a new player? Is it the game for you? Let's find out, and let's just get into the video. So I'm guessing you heard of The Division before. Why else would you be in this video? The game is a AAA title and is usually around 60 euros. Keep in mind I'm Dutch, so my price range is always in euros. The developers want as much people to play this game as they possibly can. So what did Ubisoft do? They've put a hefty discount on this game, and this game currently costs 10 euros for the base game. Now that is really cheap. That is a steal for the content you are getting when you buy this game. Of course, I can say that it's a steal and that it's really cheap, but you're never sure if you will like this game. So let's go further into it. Let's tell you what you can expect when buying this game and what you should be doing to prepare yourself for the Year 2 content. Alright, tip number 1. Do not listen to what anybody has to say about the game. People left the game because the game did not live up to the expectation. People, including me, were unhappy about what the game has become. There is videos on this channel about this game that it is in a bad state. When the developers announced the Year 2 content and the revamp of the gear system, people were actually happy again and are returning to the game as we speak. I am not the one to tell you you should buy this game and you should enjoy the game. That is up to you. You decide if you like it, not me. Alright, so assuming you're still here, you bought the game, you booted it up, now what's gonna happen? I'll walk you through exactly what you can expect when you first boot up the game. First of all, you go into a character creation screen, as with many games. The character creation is not as huge and in-depth as you might think it would be, but most of the time you will be wearing vanity items that will probably cover up most of your character anyway. So go ahead, have fun, knock yourself out with making your guy or female as cool as you want it to look. After that, you will find yourself in a small cutscene. You will go through a small tutorial teaching you the basics of the game. Next, I'm just gonna play some gameplay in the background. It's all beginning game though, so don't worry, you won't see anything of real big importance. I do want to talk to you guys about what is going to happen next. So you will do your first mission. You will go to the base of operations, that is in this case Washington DC, the White House. That will be your main base. When you meet the big guy there, you will be sent to the theater. The theater is a settlement. The settlements are your smaller bases, and by doing missions and by completing objectives, you will actually grow your settlement. It will become bigger and it will have more to offer for you during the late game. Doing this and doing the missions will allow you to unlock more and more people in your base of operations. So for example, you do mission A for, let's just call him Bobby. Bobby asks you to do something. As soon as you do it and you return there, Bobby will go to your base of operations, in this case the White House. He will make something in the White House that will upgrade your main base. The whole game is based around progression. Especially in the story, you will unlock small bits and small pieces to help you when you reach endgame. Depending on how fast you want to reach endgame, you will have to go through level 1 to level 30. This can be done by doing main missions, side missions, and randomly generated missions that just pop in on the screen. So doing this will slowly level you up to level 30. This process can take about, say, 25 to 30 hours, depending on how fast you go. Of course, it can take longer if you want to enjoy the game longer. During your run from level 1 to level 30, you will have to collect, as we call them, SHD caches. This shade tag that you can pick up is something that will help you upgrade your skills. Keep in mind, The Division is not just a shooter, it's a looter shooter, so it's mainly based around an RPG mechanic. This means that the better gear you have, the more damage you do. This also means that it's pretty normal in this game that you empty an entire clip in someone's head and that he is still standing. This is part of the gameplay. This might turn some players down, but I do want to get this out of the way before we go any further into the game. When you reach level 30, you will have to gear up fast. You will have to go through 5 world tiers. World Tier 1 is where you start out when you reach level 30. You will have to reach a specific gear score before you can advance to World Tier 2. At the end of World Tier 1, you will have to do a bigger mission. This mission will take some time to finish and it's actually pretty hard the first time you do it. After you finish that mission, you will be put into World Tier 2. This rinse and repeat of gearing up, getting to the next world tier, will keep happening until you reach World Tier 5. As soon as you reach World Tier 5, the game actually opens up. The game only starts when you reach World Tier 5, even though you finish the story. Alright, I'm level 30, I'm in World Tier 5. What do I do next? Gervais, you told me the game opens up as soon as you reach World Tier 5. Well, it does, and I'll tell you what you can expect now you've reached it. At this point, you will be starting to look at better gear. It's actually gonna matter what you're gonna wear while you're out in the field, so get ready for it. Make sure you visit a website where you can actually watch the builds that people create to play this game. As soon as you have a build in mind, you can start creating it. Keep in mind, this will take some time before you finish that build. Finding specific gear items, specific roles on it, is something that is quite an investment. This is actually also the end game. This is what you will keep doing while playing this game. You will constantly be on the lookout for better loot, better gear, better stats, higher roles, better talents. This is something that you will be doing all the time. As soon as you have your build ready, you can start thinking about, do I want a PvE or do I want a PvP? Both have great communities and the people in this game are really helpful. When you want help, make sure to ask for it. Go on Twitch, go ask a streamer, hey, how do I do this? Can you guys help me? There are streamers that are actually doing raid school as we speak, teaching people the raid, what they can expect. And we do want to see new players in this game, so please don't leave us alone. Just make sure that if you do so, that you just follow the rules of the streamer. Actually listen to what they have to say. As soon as you have your build ready, you can start thinking about making your own builds. What happens if I take this item and swap that out for that item? What happens if I swap these talents out? What do I have to do to get my crit chance higher than it currently is with the cookie cutter build I saw online? That is the main thing about this game. That is something you have to love. The game is a big grind, keep that in mind. It is something that you will be doing during the entire lifespan of the game, and if you are not somebody that loves grinding and min-maxing his gear, this might not be the game for you. If you do, however, you will find that The Division will offer you gameplay that no other game on the market can do. Alright, seeing you're still here, I assume that you liked the video. Now make sure to show me that support. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you want more content like this, and keep in mind I do stream on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday evening. The links will be down in the description below. Now please let me know in the comments, are you gonna buy this game? Are you gonna join up and join all the fun that we already have? We from the Division community would love to see you around and play with you. With that being said, have fun, and I'll see you guys real soon on the next video.